Okay guys, so for the first half of this, I didn't realize my mic was muted. I didn't realize that until someone on the stream commented in the chat that my mic was muted, so for the first few I kind of missed it, so I'm just going to summarize my thoughts on the first few. For the new character in Smash, cool to see a new character for Smash. Never played Xenoblade Chronicles, so I don't really care, and I was kind of hoping for a Zelda character, or another, like a Metroid character or something. Some game I actually played, so I was kind of hoping for something I actually wanted to see, but still couldn't see another character in Smash. For Fall Guys, I've never played it, but I might check it out eventually. It probably on Steam though, so it's not a big a deal. It's coming to Switch. Outer Worlds, I am definitely checking that out. It seemed really interesting. And for the mystery games that were announced, I've never been a fan of mystery games. I'm not smart enough for them. And for Dynasty Warriors, I've always wanted to check out Dynasty Warriors, so I might look into that. And for Monster Hunter, oh wait, no, I forgot that other one, that Mana one. Not really my thing, but might check it out. And I've always wanted to play Monster Hunter. I might check that out. So that's actually where my audio picked up. So we'll get into that. I'm muted. That's why I was muted. I didn't even know I was muted. Thank you. A second, I had to. I'm just gonna go back to.
How long do you think it's going to last?
Thank you for whoever told me I'm muted. Thank you much. Thank you.
Inoa, we should start preparations right away.
We're here to offer assistance. We must stop the calamity!
Wrong franchise. That's Zelda. That's Breath of the Wild. Wrong franchise. Yes, I wanted just to make that joke. So far, there's been nothing I'm really interested in that much.
That was the latest trailer for Monster Hunter Rise from Capcom.
Yeah. So
how will our heroes fare against these ferocious monsters? Stay tuned for the latest installment in the Monster Hunter series, launching March 26th.
Yeah, thank you. I only have one view because the other view's me.
Next,
so
please take a look at this.
So yeah, Mario Golf, the
fairway is open once again.
To ever exist.
Tee off in the latest installment of the Mario Golf series, coming to Nintendo Switch.
Mario has ever been in.
Study the wind and terrain. Take your time to think things through. Then swing.
There's nothing I really care about so far. I mean, the most exciting thing was the Smash Bros.
Enjoy golfing with familiar Mushroom Kingdom characters on courses filled with lush, natural scenery.
And more Smash hits is always a plus.
Use features on the greens, like a shot gauge, to see how your shot will curve due to slopes. And a scan that lets you examine a course's terrain.
Yeah, that's the only thing I really cared about. Outer Worlds.
These features can help you ace your shots.
I've never played Monster Hunter, so I might consider getting it.
In addition to button controls, you can also use motion controls by holding a Joy-Con controller like a golf club. Gently swing the controller to have your character swing in the game, letting you easily enjoy the sensation of golfing. On top of all that, there are several modes with new elements that truly bring the heat to Mario Golf, including this one, Speed Golf.
The Mario Golf.
Here, it's always your turn. Everyone tees off at the same time, then you'll race through the course to reach your ball. Give it another whack to get it closer to the hole, then keep going.
It's golf.
Outpace your opponents to come out on top. Your golfing skills aren't the only things at play. Make use of dashes and special shots to beat the competition. Oh, did we mention story mode? As a Mii character, you'll start out as a rookie and develop your golfing skills while interacting with various Mushroom Kingdom characters. Level up with experience points earned during matches. Then, allocate points to different stats, allowing you to develop your character however you'd like. You can also use your Mii in versus play. Put your golfing skills to the test when Mario Golf Super Rush swings onto Nintendo Switch June 25th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop after this presentation.
Is that better?
The latest game in the Mario Golf series adds new gameplay for multiplayer modes,
Is that better?
as well as
I
the
turned it
familiar
down
golf
to usually very
gameplay
loud,
with
so.
easy-to-learn controls. Please look forward to this game on Nintendo Switch. Let's move on
so I turned
to
it down
more
to usually
Nintendo
very
Switch
loud
headlines.
person, so I turned it down, but I'm being quiet.
Check out these games coming to
I never really
Nintendo
cared about
Switch.
any of the stuff so far. I mean, Monster Hunter, Fall Guys, and
Return to the unforgiving world of
forget.
Pandora in Tales from the
some
Borderlands.
of the games seem interesting.
Play as
I've
the
never played
Hyperion
them.
lackey Reese and the quick-witted con artist Fiona as you set out to recover a mountain of cash. Set
I don't
between
know what
Borderlands
games
2 and 3, this game includes
I don't
all
care about
5
Borderlands.
episodes filled with classic Borderlands humor.
I don't care about
Gangsters,
Borderlands,
bandit
so.
lords, and vault hunters are just a handful of the obstacles you'll encounter in this choice-driven narrative adventure. Embark on a wild ride when Tales from the Borderlands launches on Nintendo Switch, March 24th.
Looks like a Telltale game.
32 of Capcom's most beloved arcade classics are coming to Nintendo Switch.
Ooh, see, this
Rewind
is something I care
gameplay,
about.
adjust
This
game
is
speed or
something I care
difficulty,
about.
and select from a variety of display options to relive that sweet arcade goodness. Get 1943 The Battle of Midway for free, then purchase game packs or the standalone Ghosts and Goblins add-on to build your collection. Local
that's
co-op
neat.
play is also available. Scratch that
classic
nostalgic
Capcom
itch
games.
when
This is
Capcom
actually
Arcade
exciting.
Stadium launches
Ninja
later
Gaiden,
today.
yeah, Ninja Gaiden and Street Fighter are the ones I mainly care about.
Brains. As a zombie, you just
I don't
can't
care
get
about
enough
this
of it. In this action game from Aspyr, you'll build your zombie horde and take revenge on the city by turning humans into your undead allies. Replenish your bodily arsenal with sputum head, gut grenades, and more during your grisly mission. This city ain't no match for a dead man. Stubbs the Zombie and Rebel Without a Pulse eats its way onto Nintendo Switch March 16th.
You don't care
Pre-orders
about this
begin
one.
today on Nintendo eShop.
You don't care about this one, so.
It's Travis Touchdown versus Assassins. Wait, aliens? Aliens have invaded Earth. Hold up, is this even the right game? Anyway, after annihilating an entire city, the aliens have taken over and now host an intergalactic superhero ranking tournament to decide Earth's fate. Here we go. As the crass, beam katana-wielding assassin Travis Touchdown, you'll need to fight your way
Oh,
to the top to
is this
save the
considered, is this from Destroy All Heroes? I think it is. I've not played
Hey,
it.
not so fast. To enter each boss fight, you'll have to do some odd jobs around town and earn enough to pay off the entry fee. You'll then face off against a slew of unusual
Yeah,
opponents.
is this Destroy All Heroes? I
Most of
think
them
it is.
aliens with some crazy tricks up their sleeves. Study their tactics carefully
And
to gain the
I
upper hand in combat.
never really played it, so I'm not
With
sure.
a new and improved Death Glove, you'll have access to a variety of deadly skills that can be customized and upgraded before each match.
Seems interesting though.
The
so
fate
might-
of the world
might
is at
try
stake.
it eventually.
So get ready to kick some, whatever aliens have that you can kick. Anyway, it'll
Yeah.
all make sense when No More Heroes 3 lands on Earth.
Yeah, I knew it was No More Heroes. I don't play No More
Nintendo
Heroes,
Switch,
but
August
I
27th.
yeah, No More Heroes. That's what I think. Yeah, No More Heroes. I don't play it, but I
Exterminate
might
demons
try that
in
one.
heaven.
I've never played
As
No
above.
Heroes. I've never played No Heroes, but I might try it eventually.
Why do they need assassins in heaven? To do someone's dirty work.
I've never seen this game before. I'm not sure. It might seem interesting. I'm not sure.
It's kill or be killed. You won't last long if you can't rely on yourself. God's judgment has nothing to do with it.
Seems kind of interesting. And I lost all my viewers. Thank you.
Uncover Heaven's mysteries in neon white, coming to Nintendo Switch winter 2021. The DC superhero girls are here to save the day. Ready the juice cannons and prepare for battle.
Where we at? Almost over. About halfway over, and I still nothing to care about. Where we at? Wait, is this Plants vs. Zombies? Is this a new version of Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare? I remember this game! I remember this game from my childhood. The first first-person shooter game I ever played. PvZ was the first first-person shooter game I ever played. I have to buy this now. It's nostalgia. I have to buy it.
Who will join you in your adventure? Hint, anyone can.
It's
Band together on a quest to face evil and
is the
save
most exciting thing in the stream so far.
Miitopia is coming to Nintendo Switch.
No one cares about Miitopia. No one cares about frickin' Miitopia. No one cares about that.
Turn your favorite people into your allies, or even make someone the nefarious Dark Lord.
Okay, that's the only fun thing about it.
Makeup has been added as a new feature in this game. Glam up your Miis and get them ready for adventure. There's also a new wig feature, letting you go wild with your Mii creations and make them even more fabulous.
No one cares about this game.
In the world of Miitopia, relationships are key. So consider spending some quality time with allies to strengthen bonds. This can give you an advantage during battle. If your relationship's sour, though, things might take a turn for the worse.
No one cares about this frickin' Miitopia.
You can have a horse as an ally? That sounds pretty darn good. Care for it, and it'll lend a hand, or poop, in battle.
No one
Venture
cares
with
about
friends and familiar
Miitopia.
faces in the lighthearted
Nintendo, please learn your lesson. No one cares about
Pre-orders begin
Miitopia.
today on Nintendo eShop.
No one still cares about this game.
Super Mario themed items are coming to your island.
I don't care about Animal Crossing. Not
Super
the big
Mario
of a
Brothers
hot
35th
take, but
anniversary themed
I've
items
never played Animal Crossing and I don't particularly care for it.
Familiar items like the Super Mushroom and the Question Block can be ordered in-game as furniture items. So place them however and wherever you'd like. You can also place 2 warp pipes. Then use them to travel between locations on your island. Hey, why not try recreating the Mushroom Kingdom? A free update for the game launches February 25th. After downloading it, Super Mario Bros. Items will be available via Nook Shopping starting March 1st. Keep an eye on the official Animal Crossing Twitter account for the latest information. We hope you continue enjoying life on your island.
How was that? These collaboration items will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary events. Please wait a bit longer for their release. Speaking of which, last week, we had the global launch for the Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury game.
That one actually looks interesting.
I hope you enjoyed that Mario adventure as well. Next, we have another game to show you.
This one seems this might be something interesting. Yeah, no, whatever, I don't care.
He leaves us no recourse! Swords!
Never. S-Frost will answer for its crimes today.
Are these the wages of loyalty? Raised earth and burnt corpses.
You and no other must decide how we proceed.
Okay, yes.
You are a leader, and must be the beacon others look to when the night is darkest.
Together with these fields, today you burn.
I promise to do all in my power to see us through this safely, every last
Yeah,
one.
it seems like it might be interesting, but I've never read the series, so... Oh, it's a new thing, so it might...
Far, far away
seems
lies the
interesting.
continent of Norzilia, comprised of 3 nations and limited deposits of salt and iron. The constant feuds among the nations over these precious resources eventually ignited into a great conflict known as the Salt Iron War. Though the hostilities ceased with an uneasy truce, decades later the flames of war threatened to engulf the realm once again.
You are all that remains.
Caught in a tangled, fiery web of plots and conspiracies, a brave group from Glenbrook fights to save their kingdom from the powers that would orchestrate their downfall.
Our benefit, you say?
In this new tactical RPG, battles take place on terrain with different elevations. A character's attack range is determined by their location and their equipped weapon. The range can be extended by attacking from higher ground with long-range weapons, such as bows and arrows. Thus, your forces can use the terrain and other elements to gain the upper hand. An enemy outflanked is susceptible not only to your initial attack, but also a powerful blow from the ally positioned behind the enemy.
What have we here?
Charge into an enemy to send them flying into position for a follow-up attack. We win. Link attacks together by first casting ice magic on the flames to create water terrain. Then electrify the area with lightning magic. It is of the utmost importance to survey the battlefield before taking action. Throughout the story, you will be faced with making important decisions in a variety of situations.
Oh, wow,
Utility, morality, liberty. Collectively, your decisions will establish your conviction, affecting how the story unfolds and who will join your cause.
Once more, I would ask you plainly, do we or don't we relinquish Prince Roland to Esfrost?
Critical decisions that may determine the fates of nations are settled by vote on the scales of conviction. Use information you've gathered to sway allies toward your favored cause. The story will significantly change based on how the votes are cast.
So they refused to relinquish him to us.
Lies! His hand was forced.
As more and more critical decisions are made, your journey may take you down paths divergent from those of other players.
You will see what true might is.
Project Triangle Strategy, a brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix, will launch in 2022. Please be on the lookout for more information in the future.
For whoever's watching this, I got another viewer.
A demo version of this game will be available to download on Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, the game actually is interesting. I might play it eventually.
A survey to gather player feedback. We look forward to hearing your responses on the demo.
I might play it eventually.
Please look forward to future updates
so far,
on this brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix. Okay, let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Calling all hunters. Do you have what it takes?
What's this? It looks like Star Wars, maybe. Yeah, it's not like an old Sith thing. This is Galaxy of Heroes, isn't it? Ooh, Star Wars Hunters! That seems interesting! Wait.
Star Wars Hunters is a competitive, free-to-play online game set between episodes 6 and 7. Clash in this third-person shooter coming to Nintendo Switch in 2021.
No one cares about the sequels! I know it's like super hot take, like, no one has ever had that opinion before. But the sequels suck. No one cares about them. Bring back Legends.
Alright, let's do this.
What's this?
Do I look at you or the camera?
Knockout City interviews, take 1.
Yeah, the
We
little
all
devil.
play for different reasons.
Gorgon loved battle. Gorgon used many weapons. Triple-bladed war axe, spear of misery, Hades' soul-devouring crossbow.
A princess is supposed to lead her people, not be stuck up in some tower waiting for a hero.
My line of work, bullets are constantly whizzing past you.
Flaming longsword, blade of doom.
Just once. Just
I
once
like
I'd like
that
to catch
ogre
one
guy,
of
whatever
these
called
birds. You know,
whatever he
with
is.
my hands.
With this crown, I'm gonna lead my team to victory and kick some serious ass!
Look, it's simple.
Gorgon want new weapon.
In Knockout City, I'm like a kung fu master. I can catch bullets. Come get some. Got you.
Hey, Lieutenant, pass to me!
Roger that, princess. Here.
Let's find out what sound your face makes!
Be the ball. Be the ball. Catch me.
Roger that. Hands up, Your Highness.
Eat this!
Be the ball.
Lost! Can't believe we're losing to a bunch of dairy farmers! Okay, team. They may have won the battle, but not the war.
Hey, can we redesign our characters? Not a team if you're not wearing a uniform.
Max, this is a war zone, not a bloody fashion show!
Pass to me! What? Interview's over? Oh, come on, man, one more game!
I don't really care about that one.
The fight for survival starts now.
Hang on tight, because you're all going to play a little game of fate for me.
From the creators of the Danganronpa and Zero Escape series comes a fight for your life, literally. Disoriented and trapped in an underwater theme park, the 12 of you, known as the Go-Getters Club, must now survive this game of fate at all costs.
I don't want to die yet. Sorry to scare you all, but the game is canceled.
The game is suddenly called off. You escape the theme park and get a glimpse of Japan, but everyone's vanished. Set off on a captivating journey across the country that blends side-scrolling action with suspenseful narrative.
The one behind the whole game of fate!
As you make your way back home to Tokyo, you'll alternate between working solo and teaming up with the group to overcome challenges and monsters that stand in your way. What awaits you all at the end of your journey? The battle for survival begins in World's End Club, venturing onto Nintendo Switch, May 28th.
Alright, if you go down into that,
Wield the
entire
powers
game
of
is
Olympus,
still
the
the
physical
game, but
release
that's
of
just
Hades.
correct to make them right and
Hades,
better.
the critically acclaimed dungeon crawler and recipient of multiple Game of the Year awards, is getting a physical release on Nintendo Switch. This version comes with a couple of extras to assist you on your journey out of the underworld. The first is a PC download code for the Hades original soundtrack. It's packed with 2.5 hours of blood-pumping music composed by Darren Korb, known for his work on previous Supergiant titles like Transistor and Bastion. The second is a 32-page full-color character compendium featuring portraits of the game's vibrant cast of gods, ghosts, and monsters, all by Supergiant's art director, Gen Z. And let's not forget the game itself, offering dozens of hours of exhilarating action paired with a compelling story. Escape the underworld again, or for the first time, with the physical version of Hades on March 19th. 3 deadly action games, 1 masterful collection. Ninja Gaiden Sigma, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2,
Actually, by that,
and Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge are coming to Nintendo Switch as the action-packed Ninja Gaiden Master Collection.
I actually want to play Ninja Gaiden Sigma games, and whatever that ever was called. I want to play
You are the legendary ninja Ryu Hayabusa, fighting against a great evil with battle skills that are second to none. Wield an arsenal of killer weapons, each offering a playstyle with different set of lethal skills, along with ruthless ninjutsu to swiftly take down enemies. Quickly gauge your opponent's
can't
movements
do it. I'm trying
while
to knock
unleashing
your hands
fast
over,
and
I can't
frenzied
do them.
combos.
I can't do them fast
And
enough.
team
All I
up
can
with
do is
other
this.
super ninjas in your quest to
I
fulfill
can't do
your
it. I
destiny.
can't do this. No, I can't do it.
All previous downloadable content, including costumes and game modes, are included. Revel in the intensity of Ninja Gaiden in one dynamic collection. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection slices its way onto Nintendo Switch Summer 2021. More battles are coming to Hyrule Warriors.
Finally, something I care about! Finally, something I care about! I'm just making sure it's exactly recording. Yep, it's recording. Something I actually care about! I'm actually doing a series of watching it on, of streaming it on my Twitch, so check that out if you're interested. I'll try to do the next one soon, probably. Yes! Expansion pass. 1 second, what's this do? New weapons, new costumes, expanded roster, new weapons types, new challenges. New character vignettes, I'm not sure what that is. New stages, new roster. New skills for existing characters. Yes! Finally, something I care about! Expansion to Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Something I actually care about for once. Because I love the Hyrule Warrior games, and this one was actually really fun to play. I kind of like the original better, a little bit better, but I still like this one. Also, new costume scenes. I'm interested because there wasn't a lot of skin. There's no skin, new like different character. Like you can't use there's like less options. Like you can't like change the character costume on from in Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. It's only Breath of the Wild Link, which kind of sucks. Just kind of hoping you could unlock like Ocarina of Time Link or something. Which I'm hoping. Maybe from Amiibos or something. I was hoping, but. Yeah,
There's even more coming to Nintendo Switch.
Ones that here I see him wearing a hat.
Bravely Default 2 is almost here. 4 Heroes of Light will soon embark on a journey to restore the crystals. Use the job system to develop your characters and master the Brave and Default commands to emerge victorious in turn-based battles.
I live to fight.
Veterans and newcomers to the series can enjoy this brand new story on February 26th. A new trailer for Bravely Default 2 will be revealed following this presentation. The game can be pre-ordered on Nintendo eShop. An updated demo is also available. The latest installment in the legendary Ghosts and Goblins series comes to life. As the brave knight Arthur, you'll unleash weapons, spells, and skills to battle monsters across challenging stages within the Demon Realm. Local co-op play is also available for the first time. Help Arthur in his quest with one of 3 supporting characters: Barry for defense, Carrie for transportation, or Archie for bridges. Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection launches February 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Seems interesting.
8 protagonists, 8 captivating journeys. Saga Frontier has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Travel through a stunning sci-fi world with any of the protagonists, each with their own stories. With the addition of the playable protagonist Fuse, new gameplay features, exhilarating battles, and a new scenario for the protagonist Acellus, Saga Frontier Remastered is an adventure not to be missed. The game launches April 15th.
The graphics some of the graphics
Apex
remind
Legends
me
is
of the
storming
original
onto the
Fallout a
Nintendo
little
Switch
bit.
system. This free-to-play battle royale features a growing roster of powerful contenders named Legends, strategic combat, cross-platform play, and more. All players on Nintendo Switch can get an all-new Legendary Pathfinder skin, and 30 free levels for the Season 8 Mayhem Battle Pass. Plus, for the first 2 weeks after launch, earn double XP when you play on Nintendo Switch. Fight for
Apex.
fortune,
I
fame,
like-
and glory.
imagine, like,
Apex
different
Legends
Apex
enters the
games.
fray March 9th.
How's it going so far? There's still a little bit more to show you in today's Nintendo Direct, so we hope you'll stick with us.
Hoping for something big,
Next,
hoping for something
please
big.
take a look at this.
Hoping for something big, hoping for something Pokemon and Zelda, mostly. Not Zelda.
Hello there. I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of The Legend of Zelda.
Oh, yeah, see, yeah, that's Zelda guy. He's also wearing a Zelda shirt, like, that's Triforce, with the shield, the sword, and the heart container. It says wisdom, power, and courage on it. That is Zelda, that's Zelda.
The series.
New Zelda stuff! New Zelda stuff!
I'm sure a lot of you saw me and thought there might be news about the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now.
Come on! Tease.
We apologize. Development is proceeding smoothly, and we should be able to bring you some new information this year. For now, we'll have to ask you to wait just a bit longer. While you're all waiting, however, this Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch. Please take a look.
I'm thinking this is going to be either a like all-star game, kind of like Mario, or it's going to be a port of a classic Zelda game, like probably Ocarina of Time or Link to the Past, maybe it might be Ocarina of Time or Link to the Past, maybe Twilight Princess. I'm leaning more towards Ocarina of Time. I don't really care, not that I care that much. I already have Ocarina of Time 3D on 3DS. I can't believe I just forgot what to, I'm like, what? Gee, what console was Ocarina of Time 3D on? It's kind of the name. I'm stupid, kind of, sometimes. But yeah, if it's in HD, I might buy it. Wait! Skyward Sword on Switch! Yes! Wow! Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh! Yes! Finally! A port of Skyward Sword that is not on our console! Yes! I love the Wii, but just the motion control on that was terrible. Finally, a good version of Skyward Sword. Finally! Favorite Zelda game. Probably one of my favorites. It's either this or Ocarina of Time as my favorite Zelda game. Maybe no one else, kind of like Twilight Princess. One of my favorite 3D Zelda games is getting ported to Switch. Yes! And it's one of the ones everyone hated, but they only hated it because it's on the Wii, and the motion controls in it were terrible. But finally, a console with better motion controls. Finally! People actually... Hey, just listen to that soundtrack. That is perfect soundtrack. Like, I even stopped playing, but yeah. I love this game, but even after the controls on it were terrible. But now it's on the Switch, we actually have a good version of it. Oh my gosh! Gear Him again, which is the best, Skyward Sword HD! I am buying this the day it comes out. I am buying this and probably streaming it. So check that out the day it comes out. I am probably streaming this day it comes out. I am making sure of that. I love this game. No one else does. I mean, a few people do obviously, but I'm one of the only people who actually loves this game. And it's getting a port, so I feel like everyone's gonna like it now that it's on the Switch. That completely makes up for the fact that there was no Breath of the Wild stuff. There was no new Breath stuff in Breath of the Wild 2, but this is amazing!
What you've just seen is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
Yes,
This
more
game
details.
originally released in 2011 on the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword and the Nunchuck controller as a shield. With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive.
Yeah, they were terrible in Skyward Sword, but Skyward Sword HD is going to be amazing! This is gonna be even better. I love Skyward Sword despite its terrible control scheme, and now it has a great control scheme. It's going out with the Switch. This is gonna be amazing.
And we've recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having the player hold 2 Joy-Con controllers. The Joy-Con controller in your right hand is the sword.
Makes sense.
Swing it to have Link swing his sword in the game. The Joy-Con controller in your left hand is the shield.
And since there's no more nunchuck, no more disconnecting the nunchuck by accident! Woo!
By lifting the controller, you can raise the shield to block enemy attacks. You can perform other actions like using both controllers to wield a bow and arrow. These physical movements add a sense of urgency and tension to combat. But we've also made it possible to play the game with button controls to ensure it can be played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch Lite system. After mulling over how to assign different gameplay elements to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick. Tilt the stick down when you want to swing the sword downward. To swing to the right, to the left,
I can't believe this is happening. I love this game.
Just tilt the stick in the respective direction.
I adore this game. This is one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
Here's something else we've been working on. Specially designed Joy-Con controllers. The right Joy-Con controller is themed after the Master Sword, while the left features a Hylian shield motif. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, as the game depicting the earliest story in the Legend of Zelda timeline, details the events around the creation of the Master Sword itself. We hope that people who played the original game on Wii, and those playing it for the first time, will enjoy discovering the origins of the Legend of Zelda.
One of the best Zelda games ever is getting a... And I said
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD launches July 16th.
Taking that back. One of the best Zelda games ever
Following
made.
this Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to pre-order the game on Nintendo eShop.
Oh, I am definitely doing that.
And the specially designed Joy-Con controllers will launch on the game's release date at your local retailers. Many of you may already know this, but The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword was the last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using the sailcloth to descend in midair, a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled walls with vines or ran, even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear. I hope those of you who've played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will give this game a try as well.
This game was awesome and I loved it.
Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
I was expecting Ocarina of Time HD, but this is so much better. Ocarina of Time's already got enough love. This game, it's so hated, but I love it so much. But everyone else hates it. But this might give it a chance to finally be popular and relevant. Yes!
Well, what did you think? The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword has been optimized for Nintendo Switch. It includes intuitive motion controls and button controls by tilting the right control stick. Okay, the next game will be our last announcement for today. Please take a look at this.
The only way they can Sinnoh remakes are the only way they can top this. Sinnoh remakes is the only way they can top this for me now. Literally, it was the only thing that could top that would be Breath of the Wild 2, which they already said they're not doing today, or Sinnoh remakes, or Let's Go Johto. Those are the only things that could top this now. Only things. My voice is now a little hoarse from yelling, and I've never heard seems to know yet, so I don't care. Splatoon, I've never played it, so I don't care. But Skyward Sword HD! Woo! I'm just ready for Max to be getting so excited from that, and also this women's health degrees. Oh my gosh, it's fun. He was wearing Kimberly was wearing a sweatshirt when before it started. Is that the Eiffel Tower upside down? Why is the Eiffel Tower upside down? That's my real question here. Amazing. But not this, but the last thing was amazing. I am so happy for this. On top of that, this is great. No, we can't do this. Doom 3, I might play it, probably not, maybe, I'm not sure. I'm so excited though! This is amazing. I am feeling this. I'm definitely buying this in edition. And you can expect me to be streaming it. You guys can expect me to be streaming Skyward Sword HD the second I get a chance to. Yeah, I don't care.
What you've just seen is the latest installment in the Splatoon series, Splatoon 3. This game is scheduled to launch in 2022, so it'll be a while. We hope you'll stay tuned for more information at a later time. Today, we showed you a sampling of games coming to Nintendo Switch. A variety of games are in development. And we look forward to sharing more news with you in the future. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Okay guys, thank you for watching my stream or the YouTube video. So thanks for watching. This will be the end of the video, or the stream. So thanks for watching. So excited for so excited for Skyward Sword HD! Woo!